This could be the home of your new pot dealer.
We'll be providing a guided personal shopping experience.
The president of Cannabis New Brunswick says it's the first government-run marijuana store in the world.
It is. We're the first jurisdiction in Canada that's ready.
In many ways, it started here.
I'm actually not in favor of decriminalizing cannabis. I'm in favor of legalizing it, tax and regulate.
When newly minted Liberal leader Justin Trudeau made his pitch. 5 years later, legalization is poised to become a reality, but there are still plenty of questions about what comes next.
There will be surprises. It's not going to be perfect.
Take drug-impaired driving, a concern other jurisdictions that legalized have had to deal with.
We are seeing that more often in fatal crashes, the driver, at least one of the drivers, has THC still in their system. That doesn't mean it caused the crash, but it's certainly a statistic that's going to be worth watching.
The federal government is trying to address that with a new, tougher law on impaired driving. Then there's pricing and profits. Legalizing pot will undoubtedly be big business for corporations, but in the early days, some governments believe it will cost money to set up a regulated system.
I can tell you that for the first couple years, we're not seeing this as a revenue generator at the government of Alberta. We're seeing it as a net loss.
And prices will undoubtedly affect how well the system works overall, particularly when it comes to shutting down the illicit market. That is part of the government's stated goal.
Criminal organizations, street gangs, and gun runners are making around $6 billion a year right now through the illicit trade of marijuana. That has to stop.
But experts aren't convinced it will stop.
And we're very cognizant to realize that the chances of organized crime being eliminated in the cannabis market would be probably naive to think that that could happen.
We still don't know just when legalization will kick in. The government will choose the date with input from the provinces, but you can look for legal pot to be a reality in Canada sometime in August or September. Catherine Cullen, CBC News, Ottawa.